going on, everybody? Let's do our first profit challenge at 2025 Topps Heritage. We are today doing 2 hobby boxes. I got these pre-order and they were about, before taxes, about $110 a piece ish. So that's what we're going to go off of for the profit challenge in terms of value of these boxes. If you missed yesterday's video, go check that out. We did our very first hobby versus retail with 2025 Heritage, and we pulled an absolute monster rookie, a guy who's having a phenomenal start to this season. And it could be one of the best pulls we have for 2025 Heritage all year long. So let's get into our very first profit challenge. We're going to do 2 hobbies, like I said, today. I also have 3 megas planned. I have a blaster case of this coming, but I might save that for like a full case challenge. I'm not really sure yet. But I also got more battle videos planned. Heritage High, 2024 Heritage High number up against one of these hobbies probably. We'll do the megas against them. So a lot of content coming up. But let's do this profit challenge. Should be a lot of fun. Longer video because it's going to be 2 hobby boxes, obviously. The number you're going to see pop up in the top left of the screen is the value of these 2 hobby boxes, what I got them at, which is going to be minus 220. So we're going to start at minus 220, and we're going to see if we can work our way toward green. These boxes have been pretty good so far. I haven't opened too many of them, honestly. I did a new release video with a hobby, and then we did the hobby versus retail video, obviously. But it's going to be interesting. It's going to be really interesting to see if more autographs, if I can get more autographs out of here, because honestly, it looks like 2024 high number is their hobby version has way more autos than this one. So we will see. So let's get into this. You won't see values pop up for regular base cards and base inserts and stuff like that, but we will do a miscellaneous total at the end to account for all of that. We're going to start off with our first blue sparkle. We got a James Madison first up. That is going to be one of those notable American inserts. Nick Sogard is the rookie blue sparkle. And Marte for the Reds, he was called up and he had one huge game. I think he had like 5 hits in one game or something crazy like that. All right, here comes a blue border. We have Max Meyer. Speaking of guys who've done pretty well this year, Max Meyer on the blue border Miami color match. Not a bad one there. And Junior Caminero on the back. I'll keep my eye out for all short prints and variations. Here's a nice rookie. One of the better base rookies you can pull. Roki Sasaki for the Dodgers. Still looking for my first parallel of him. Stan Musial. John D. Rockefeller, founded Standard Oil. And we have a blue sparkle, Roger and Cody Clemens, father and son. It's kind of a cool one. And Cedric Mullins, another guy who I think Mullins is having a good year as well. Been really enjoying baseball this year, watching baseball. Helps when your team, the Mets are doing well. Ooh, we got a green. That's going to be to 99. We know what that is because we just pulled one in the hobby versus retail video. Green number to 99. There's Gunnar Henderson. There's James Wood. Nice base rookie of James Wood there. And the green for Boston. Tanner Houck on the green. 88 of 99. And look at what's behind him. What a beauty. That's a great pack. 88 of 99, Tanner Houck. And a blue Ellie De La Cruz. Gorgeous card. The mega boxes have the red borders. That's where I want to pull this card. The red border color match. And there's Josh Hader. All right, we got our first regular chrome, non-numbered chrome. It's going to be Jordan Walker for the Cardinals. Still trying to find himself, Jordan Walker. Still struggling a bit. There's a short print, card 491, TJ Friedl and Michael King. Packs are not cooperating with me today. We have that looks like a black refractor. Look out for this one. This could be a big one. There's Aaron Judge. That is a black, that's got to be a black refractor. Let's see what we got. The chrome behind it is Ezekiel Tovar, underrated player for the Rockies. Miles Mikolas, short print. And Anthony Rizzo. Let's see what this black is. Let's get something big. For the A's, rookie. Jacob Wilson. That is a beautiful card. Jacob Wilson's been phenomenal. That's awesome. 20 of 76. That is going directly into the display room. I've been a fan of Jacob Wilson since he was a prospect. He's still very young, born in 2002. So that is a really nice card. I don't have a mag case sitting around, but let me, I don't think I have one. I might have one over there, but for now, let me just get this in a sleeve. There we go. That's a beauty. Wow. I wasn't expecting that. That's a really nice. The blacks are super coveted. No matter what year of Heritage you're opening, the black chromes, they're awesome. Blue Sparkle. There's Shohei, home run leaders and victory leaders. Blue Sparkle, Yoshida for the Red Sox. And a nice Corbin Carroll base on the back. Heck of a box one. Now we'll see if we get a relic or an auto. That's going to be the big question in this one. There's Rhett Lauder. If we do get an auto, it's a very successful box. Back-to-back Yamamotos. We got his base right here, and then this insert right here, player icons. Love this insert set. And then Kikuchi on the Blue Sparkle, and there's Carlos Correa. Blue border. There's Mason Wynn, cup card. Willie Mays, all-time All-Stars, and blue border, Bryce Miller. I don't know how Bryce Miller's done this year, honestly. Haven't looked into that at all. He was a guy, I ended up with a bunch of his cards from 2023 update. He was in that set, his rookie and rookie debuts. So I ended up with a bunch of his parallels that I stashed away. Here's a blue border. And that's going to be David Festa for the Twins. And then Polanco. There's Ohtani on the leaders card. There's a short print. Didn't realize he was a part of the short print set. Michael Harris, short print. Card 410. Blue Sparkle and a chrome in this pack. There's Freddie Freeman. Stolen base leaders, Ellie, Ohtani, and Terang. The chrome is Will Warren, rookie card for the Yanks. And Blue Sparkle, Jake Cronenworth. And a Drew Romo rookie in the back. All-time All-Stars, Tris Speaker. Miguel Amaya is a short print, card 482. And there's Clase on the back. Still no relic or auto yet. Here's another blue border. We have a Kyle Tucker, and then the blue border is Shane Bieber. And JD Martinez on the back. Another Sparkle and Chrome pack. This time we got Gio Urshela on the Chrome and the Sparkle. Lucas Urseg. I have an autograph of Lucas Urseg. I think it's a Bowman auto, and he's a hitter. I don't know if he converted. Royals fans, let me know. Did this guy convert as a position player to a pitcher at some point? Here's Hank Aaron, all-time All-Stars. I wasn't aware of it. I didn't really know him as a prospect. But when I saw that autograph that I had, I was very confused. I'm like, isn't this guy a pitcher? Unless it's like his brother or something, I have no idea. You guys can let me know. Here's a 2024 through the years Shohei Ohtani. That's a nice pull. A little bit of a rough cut, which, you know, happens a lot with Heritage. But Ohtani, 2024 through the years. I haven't pulled a lot of these. Obviously, you're going to see the value pop up, but I don't know how short printed that insert set is. Kyle Gibson and Ozzie Albies. I tend to wait, obviously, to do profit challenges until I have a lot of information on the set in terms of like confirmed sales and all that. That's why I don't do it right away, just because it won't be as good. There's Jared Jones. Aaron Judge, 2024 record breaker. That card is a part of the set, but still a nice one. And a refractor, non-numbered Willie Adames. And then we got a Justin Steele short print, card 403. And Wyatt Langford base rookie cup card on the back. Another refractor. Back-to-back packs here. There's Caden Dana rookie, Levi Jordan rookie, Paul Goldschmidt. Refractor in the Yanks gear. Not bad. Not bad at all. And then Mackenzie Gore is a short print card, 467. And Class A again, that's a double. We have something flipped around. We do. We got something flipped around in here and a blue sparkle. The flipped around card is going to be Yamamoto, just like this one, except this one's going to be a foil. So we got the regular and the foil. So I'll put the regular down and display that foil. So it's going to be a difference in value, obviously, there. Super sharp. And then a really nice blue sparkle, Austin Wells, second year rookie cup card. Wells is card 441 too, so he's a part of the short print set as well. And there's Riley Green. All right, we have 5 packs to go in this hobby. No relic or auto yet, but it's been a great, I mean, look at this. It's been a great box. It's going to be another relic. So 2025 Heritage seems to be very relic heavy in the hobby boxes, for sure. This one's upside down. JT Real Muto is going to be the game used memorabilia. I don't think I've ever pulled a patch of JT Real Muto. My buddy played in the minor leagues with JT. Very briefly, but he played with him. Robert Suarez, Blue Sparkle, and Mark Vientos. All right. Hopefully we get an auto in the next box, but I don't know. I've seen a lot of rips where, like, you're getting, like, 2 autos in a case, which is really brutal. Jake Bloss, rookie, chrome, and then blue border, Zach Neto, and Zach Wheeler. Back-to-back Zachs. Another chrome and blue border combo. Chrome is Kiter Montero, and the blue border, Lamont Wade Jr. for the Giants. And there's a base Kamar Rocker. 2 packs to go. I didn't see any variations in this box. Hopefully I didn't miss any. They can be very easy to miss. We got a 25th anniversary insert in here. And that's going to be Mason Wynn. So a cup card for Mason Wynn. These inserts are really cool. Bailey Overs, a short print card, 448. And Luis Garcia. And we have our last pack. And then we'll do box number 2. Bo Naylor. We got the, I really like this card, AL and NL champions. Yankees and Dodgers. That is a short print. I think it's one of the cooler short prints you can pull, this one. Just because of the, you got Betts and Freeman and Stanton, and it's kind of a cool one. And Brandon Drury. Speaking of which, my buddy played with Brandon Drury in the minors as well. That's kind of funny that he just popped up. All right, box number 2. Let's get into it and hope for an auto. I don't care if we get 2 autos in a case as long as they're bangers. It's tough if you end up getting like just a no name for your only autos of the case, that's when it's tough. I'm sure after that first box, we made a pretty good dent there. That Jacob Wilson has to have, especially with the way he's been playing, I feel like that's got to have some value. All right, first pack of box 2. We're going to start things off with a million things in here. We have a blue sparkle. We have a blue, which is going to be color. And then I think one of those founding father, or one of those notable American inserts. First up, the blue. For the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo. I've been pulling this guy's numbered cards at will. Great player, young player, signed a long-term contract. I think he's like 25, 26. So that is a blue to 150. I just pulled recently 2 of his silvers, numbered silvers from High Number. Here's Horace Mann, father of American education. Jake Eater. I'm assuming that's how it's pronounced. Rookie blue sparkle. And there is, look at the arms on this guy. Adolis Garcia. That first box getting 2 numbered cards was pretty good. I feel like that's probably a rarity. All right. First up, we got Nikola Tesla, inventor. And all-time all-star Stan Musial, blue sparkle. Victory leaders, blue border, color match, Jeff McNeil. He just recently came back from injury for the Mets. And Mike Trout. Trout's got a bunch of home runs this year, but I don't think the rest of his numbers look good, but I'm pretty confident he'll come around. Rafaela, Will Benson, blue border, Ezekiel Tovar. We have a chrome, and that's going to be Yamamoto. Nice. A lot of Yamamotos in this rip. Foil insert, regular insert. Pulled his refractor of this exact card at some point a few videos ago. Here's a Nate Lowe short print. Card 485. Another chrome. There's Sasaki again. So back-to-back Sasakis. There's Bobby Witt. And Tyler Locklear is the chrome. Stephen Kwan short print, card 475, and then a base Ellie. Kowser Cup card, all-time All-Stars, Tris Speaker. Through the years, there's another one of those, so they're not too rare. Ichiro. It's a nice one. Otto Lopez is the sparkle. Former Blue Jay, and Willie Castro. There's Gunner, Bobby Witt, Vladdy, and Judge. It's a nice base card. Imanaga. And then we got Gunner Henderson. Nice blue sparkle here. Beautiful Gunner. I'm not sure. I haven't really kept up on the Orioles this year. I watched a lot of their games last year. This year, not so much. I know Adley's been struggling a little bit. Blue border, Will Warren, rookie card for the Yanks. We got Kyle Gibson. Another blue border coming up. Going to be Edwin Uceta. I have no idea if I'm saying that correctly. Uceta. Isaac Collins, Gracefo. Reed Detmers is a short print, card 411. And there's Teoscar. There's Shohei record breaker. the first card in the set. Lawrence Butler. Parker Meadows, short print. And Mickey Moniak on the back. So far, pretty fun rip, but we might need an auto if we're going to have any chance of going green. I don't think a relic's going to do it unless it's some crazy relic. Blue border, Parker Meadows, just mentioned. He's a part of the short print set. And there's a Jackson Chourio. Chourio having a really nice start to his season. That pack didn't. There we go. Blue sparkle and a chrome in this pack. There's J-Rod. Rob Refsnyder, chrome. And blue sparkle Altuve. Everybody's favorite. And Marte. Here comes a refractor, non-numbered. It's going to be upside down. Padres, Yuki Matsui, non-numbered refractor. And there's Marte, who is a short print, card 417, and Brendan Donovan. All right, let's see what this blue border is. There's Mickey Mantle. There is an insert, Yordan Alvarez. Player icons, and then nice color match. Jake Bloss with the Blue Jays, rookie, former Astro prospect. Carlos Correa. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 8 packs to go, and we still have a hit remaining. There's Dylan Cruz, nice. That was in the spot where an auto could be. That was a little. That would have been pretty cool. So Dylan Cruz, base rookie. And then look at this refractor. What a beautiful card. Stolen base leaders, Ellie, Shohei, Terang. Boy, that's a... I have no idea what the value... I don't care what the value is of that card. That card is sweet. Especially when you collect all 3 guys. I'm sorry, but this has to be... What are we doing? We'll move this Shohei. That's a base insert. Put this up there. Got to get some shiny up there. Luzardo's a short print, card 478, and Junior Caminero on the back. Card is a beauty. All right, we have a flipped around. This is probably going to be one of them foils again, which is great. It is. No. Yep, it is. Ronald Acuna. Take that. Ronald Acuna through the years foil. 2023. I love the foil versions. They're not like a rainbow foil. They're almost like a matte finish foil, which I really like. And then we got Jordan Walker, blue sparkle. Been a really, really fun rip, regardless of what that number says. I can tell you that much. Oh, I thought we had an auto. Oh, we have that might be an auto because it looks like a legend card for a Yankee. Did we get an auto? That looks like an old-time card, right? Lou Piniella. We did get an auto. What a sweet picture. Lou Piniella on card, real one auto. Interesting. Not somebody I collect, but... I mean, a legend in baseball. Was around forever as a player and a manager, so really nice auto. Lou Piniella. Cool to get at least an auto in this rip. Then we got a Brian Reynolds, blue sparkle. Nice one. So 5 packs to go. They made this product really fun, I will say. Christian Yelich. We have a Kai Bush. Here's a Willie Mays Chrome. All-time All-Stars Willie Mays Chrome. And then, there we go. Lawrence Butler on the blue border. Love it. And then Bryce Harper on the back base. 4 packs to go. And we'll wrap this thing up. Whoa. This numbered card almost got right by me. Look at this thing. Richie Palacios. This is numbered to 200. I almost blew right past this. Be careful, guys. Not turned around, no color on it whatsoever. But it is numbered 65 of 200 over here. I don't know if you can see that right there. And then there's this stamp here on the front. I'm not sure what these are called, but that's interesting. Cool. So another numbered card. I don't really know where to put him. I guess I'll put him up there. We got a Corbin Carroll. That's going to be one of those greenback inserts, throwback. It's cool. And then 2024 World Series short print. This is the other one, the other short print that's cool because it's got Ohtani on it. Betts, Freeman, Max Meyer. All right, 2 packs to go. That Carroll, that's a pretty cool looking card with that green back. Don't know the value of those, but either way, cool looking. Blue Sparkle. Well, first we got a Chrome, Jordan Hicks. And the Blue Sparkle rookie. Yes! No way. I wanted to pull this one really bad from this case. At some point, I wanted to get this card for the display room. We got it. Roki Sasaki, rookie Blue Sparkle. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous card. All right, somebody's getting demoted. Yamamoto foil. I apologize. What a rip. Definitely don't care if that number is green, but we got to be getting there. Aaron Judge, record breaker. We got a Gunnar Henderson. That's going to be just like that Corbin with the green back there. Nice Gunnar. And then Williar Abreu. Guy was having a decent season. Blue Sparkle. Second year for him. And Porter Hodge. Last pack of the rip. What a fun one. 2025 Heritage is making me want to do a full case challenge. That's for sure. We have a blue border is going to finish it off. It's going to be Jake Rogers for the Tigers. And then Cole Reagan's on the back. I don't think I missed any variations, but maybe I did. Who knows? It's tough. This year you got to be very, very careful. Sometimes you'll end up catching something when you go back through. All right, so at the end for miscellaneous, so we have 2 hobby boxes worth of stuff here. And I didn't count everything. I didn't count all the blue borders. I didn't count all the blue sparkles, all the chromes. Obviously, I didn't count all the inserts. So what I'm going to do is basically be a little conservative, but I think it's fair. I'm going to add 40 at the end for miscellaneous. That's 20 per box. I think I got enough in terms of base rookies and inserts we didn't count to get to that number. So we'll add 40 for miscellaneous, and that number that you see pop up, that is our final total. I have no idea if it's green or not, but like I said, I do not care. Really fun rip. Lou Piniella auto, Ellie blue border and refractor, Tanner Houck to 99, Jacob Wilson and Roki Sasaki. These were the 2 real big highlights. Wilson on the black chrome refractor and Roki Sasaki on the blue sparkle color match. Beautiful, fun rip. So the next profit challenge we're going to do the megas. We'll see how the megas stack up. We're going to do 3 of those. So that'll be another kind of longer video and 150 in value. So we'll see if we can go green on those. And then we still got a bunch of battles coming up. And if these hobbies keep doing this, I'm just going to have to do a full case challenge on them. If you want to continue to follow along with all the content, please subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.